This is titled Retirement of President Steve Westbrook. It feels like we just named you as president. But it is time to talk about your retirement. You returned to service at SFA on April 11th, 2022, after your earlier retirement from the university at the end of 2020. And your agreement upon your return was to serve through the end of the 88th regular session.
Yeah.
Not even a special session, what you consider. And you have been unwavering in that commitment. And the legislative session concludes on May 29th, 2023. And you have declared that it is your intention to return to retirement effective May 31, 2023. Is that still the case?
That is still the case.
Okay. And so there is a recommendation. The Board of Regents approve the retirement of President Steve Westbrook effective May 31, 2023, after a cumulative 42 years of service to the university. Do we have a motion to accept Dr. Westbrook's retirement?
Madam Chair, may I? With great reluctance, I would move that we accept the retirement of President Westbrook and note that he has served admirably and with great professionalism and grace during a very difficult time, an exciting time for the university. I think, is that my motion? I move we accept his resignation as of May 31.
We have a motion from Regent Mason. Is there a second? A second. We have a second from Regent Wyndham. Any discussion?
I should mention a quick anecdote. I was in the Capitol back in February, I think. And for a Texas Forestry Association event, not related to SFA, but into the room walked Representative Mary Gonzalez from El Paso, who is the ranking Democrat on the Appropriations Committee and also on the Higher Ed Committee. And just out of the blue, she said to me, "David, I just love your president. I deal with all of them in my service on the Higher Ed Committee, all of them across the state, and he's the best." So I don't think I've told Steve that story already, but I don't think I've told this board. So I just want to mention that we can't overstate how vital his role has been here for the past however many months or years, but well, many years. We appreciate you, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you. Representative Gonzalez is a very kind lady.
But true. She'll tell you what she really
No, she will tell you.
Thank you for your comments, and we echo the sentiment. Well, we have our motion and our second, and we've had our discussion. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the motion carries. We now move to action item. Oh, let the record reflect that action item number 5 is Board Order 23-48. Now we move to action item number 6. As we just covered, President Westbrook will retire on May 31st, 2023. The search for SFA's 11th president will be conducted by the University of Texas system, and that search will begin in the near future. Because Dr. Westbrook's retirement will be effective prior to the transfer of management and control of SFA to the UT system, it is necessary for this body, the SFA Board of Regents, to appoint an interim president to serve until such time as SFA's 11th president is named. However, this is a collaborative decision. It is a decision that our board is making today, but in collaboration with the University of Texas system. The interim president will serve under the governance of the SFA Board of Regents for about a month, and then will report to the chancellor of the UT system. We conferred with UT System Board of Regents Chair Eltye and Chancellor Milliken and agreed to make a joint selection of the interim president. Our joint selection of SFA's interim president to be appointed by the SFA Board of Regents is Gina Oglesby. Let me tell you some reasons why. The SFA community has worked with Gina for almost 20 years. She has a deep knowledge of the university's business operations, finances, culture, and traditions. Nacogdoches also knows Gina well. She's an SFA alum, a native East Texan, and an involved local community member who understands the importance of campus and community collaboration, including during the transition to the UT system. Officials from the UT system have also had an opportunity to work with Gina during the past several months and independently expressed their excitement about the possibility of her appointment as interim president and their desire that she serve in that role. The interim president's work for the remainder of 2023 will largely focus on administrative and financial matters as SFA transitions its management and control to the UT system. Gina participated in the system affiliation evaluation process last fall and has been closely involved with the work surrounding the transfer to the University of Texas system. She currently serves as a member of the SFA UT Transition Steering Committee and as a member of the Core Transition Support Team. Gina is well prepared to lead SFA in the transition to the UT system. She will not be a candidate for the permanent position. This is a joint selection, and this afternoon there will be a joint announcement from the SFA Board of Regents and from the UT system. And in that joint announcement, there are quotes from Chair Eltife and from Chancellor Milliken, and I will share those with you now. From Chairman Eltife: Stephen F. Austin State University's transition into the UT system is proceeding exceedingly well, and we're delighted that Ms. Oglesby has agreed to take the leadership role at this critical time. Everyone with whom we've worked, from Chair Gantt and the SFA board to President Westbrook and the entire SFA university community, has contributed tirelessly to make this transition a success. And from Chancellor Milliken: with the search for a new president to follow SFA joining the UT system, having a strong partner to oversee operational and partnership activities allows this critical process to continue seamlessly. I know from firsthand experience that Ms. Oglesby has provided exceptional leadership since the beginning of the negotiations and throughout the transition. We are deeply grateful she has agreed to assume the interim presidency at this time. And we, as an SFA board, would like to thank Chairman Eltife, Chancellor Milliken, and all the UT system officials for their ongoing collaboration in transition-related issues and their partnership in making this appointment of the interim president. So with that, is there a motion to appoint Gina Oglesby as interim president of Stephen F. Austin State University effective June 1, 2023?
I'd be honored to make that motion, Chair.
We have a motion from Regent Regent Winston. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
We have a second from Regent Henderson. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The motion carries. Congratulations, interim president.